What is going on, everyone, and welcome to episode 2 of the Weapon Mastery Guide for Black Ops 2. And the first weapon we shall be taking a look at today is the MP7. It's the submachine gun, of course, the German submachine gun, which is unlocked at level 4. And we're just going to have a little look now at the technical details of this weapon, just to give you a little bit overview of the gun itself. So it has 40 bullets per magazine. This of course can be increased to around 54 if using extended magazines. The rate of fire is 900 rounds per minute RPM, which can also be increased even further if rapid fire is being used. With reload times, it just takes around 1.7 seconds to reload, which is quicker than the quicker than the Vector K10, but it just takes 2.4 seconds if the clip you're reloading is empty. So that is more or less the overall technical details of the weapon. It's German, submachine gun unlocked at level 4, and we got the bullets, the rate fire and the reload speed. So what I'm just going to have a look at now is the Black Ops 2 stats, because it might change in game compared to what it's like real life, and this is what you're more or less wanting to know about. So it definitely is, its damage and its fire rate are the most perfect things this gun can offer. Incredible damage, and the fire rate is not very far behind that. So on one-on-one situations, close combat with an opponent, you're definitely going to possibly get the kill unless he's using an MP7, and then it's like a 50-50 chance as to who's going to kill who, depending on where you shot the person. The range is something that lets this gun down very bad. It's at 6 out of 20, and the accuracy is at 9 out of 20. So the range and the accuracy do let this gun down, and that's probably what doesn't make this gun the most amazing gun on the game. But overall, the description, well, they give you the description as a fully automatic weapon, which is a personal defense weapon as well. Versatile, strong as an whole. So there you go. It's strong, it's versatile, it's fully automatic. What else could you want from there? What a very detailed description. So this gun can be improved in several ways, of course. There are several attachments that you can use to make this gun much more better than it actually is just as a pure gun with no attachments on or anything. So the following two classes are only using the 2 attachments. No third attachment is needed. And the first one is the laser sight and the fast mags, and some might be wondering why have any of them on. They're not going to help the weapon at all. But with this weapon firing 900 rounds per minute, you're going to need to reload quick if you're going to be running around getting your enemies quick. So definitely being able to reload the gun nice and quickly gives you that advantage of someone who's got to reload. For example, if you come up against someone who's got an MP7, you're reloading at the same time, they've got to reload 1.7. With fast mags it probably goes down to about 1.2, so you get that little edge where you can then fire the bullets into your opponent when they are reloading. Using the laser sight, of course, is one of my favourites, as because if you don't have any sight on the gun, it's not really nice to look down. But if you've got a laser sight, it helps you when firing from the hip, and you get more accurate bullets into your opponent. When if you didn't have the laser sight, you wouldn't fully know where the bullets are actually firing at. And well, that's the first class with the laser sight and the fast mags, and the second one is more or less to improve the accuracy of the gun and the range. So for this, I'm going to use the reflex sight and the long barrel, and these definitely do make this weapon immensely immense, because it's got fire rate and damage already. Giving it the reflex sight gives you much more accuracy, as you get to aim with the little dot, the red dot, and you get to aim against your opponents much effectively. But by having long barrel, you'll be able to get your bullets at a further range, and then you'll be able to kill more of your opponents from a further range than what you would if you were using a gun if you was using the MP7 when it didn't have long barrel on. So that's definitely an advantage for you. It's really personal what you want. Do you want a good looking sight, or do you want to reload quick? And either of these classes will help you. They can be both used for like attacking and definitely used for defending, as this is a fantastic, as it says in the description, a personal defense weapon. It's both. It's attacking weapon, a defense weapon, a neutral weapon, whatever you want to do with it. This gun will let you do it, and that brings us on to the good and bad points of this gun. Definitely the good, it is completely versatile. This gun, you can use it in almost any game mode. The damage is immense. You got more like a 80% chance of killing your opponent when you come one-on-one with them, and the fire rate, of course, that's crazy. The fire rate that it gives off is crazy. Even with rapid fire it goes even more mad. But having the rapid fire does mean that recoil does come onto the gun, as this gun doesn't really have any recoil whatsoever, so that's another advantage. But on the bad side of the gun is definitely, it's not amazingly accurate. It may be accurate, you know, you'll be able to get your bullets onto your person, well, onto your enemy, but if they're at a larger distance from you, you're not really going to be able to get the bullets that far. You're going to get really close before you're going to even contemplate about shooting them and even damaging them. So really the range and the accuracy do let this gun down, which is where I think this gun is let down as an whole, because if this gun was good at range and accuracy, overall I'd rate it 10 out of 10, but because it's a bit poor at the range, it can only get really 9 out of 10. But every aspect of this gun is perfect apart from the range, really. Even though the accuracy is low, it is quite accurate when you're aiming correctly, and the fire rate is immense. The reload speed is quite impressive, especially using fast mags, and just overall the gun is an immense gun that you will possibly use throughout the whole of your rank. From 1 to 55 you could use it until you get to prestige 10. This could be the only gun you use. It is that impressive. But as I also said, 9 out of 10 definitely, no less, no more. Perfect gun, one of the best on the game. So do leave a like, folks, that is very appreciated indeed. I will get, there's probably going to be about 3 or 4 more of the weapon guides coming out in the following 7 days. We'll possibly go over to look at some of the assault rifles and possibly some of the shotguns if I can get time to go over to them. And subscribing will keep you up to date for whenever one of the new guides do come out, especially with the other gaming walkthroughs and gaming news. But apart from that, guys, I'll see you all later.